He's running. Hit on the ground to third. DeYoung's got it. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. And he is in there.
That's some real aggressive base running right there. What's going on the pitch and on the ground ball goes from first all the way around the third and makes it safely. And you don't see that very often.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. Heading out toward shallow right. Torres is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So coming to the plate now, Brian Park.
34. Brian Park.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On the ground toward short. To his right, Duke. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Casey Duke. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap. When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over. A solo shot here to left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting green.
Afternoon baseball from the East Bay and the Oakland Coliseum. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the San Francisco Giants and the Oakland A's. Interleague baseball next. Zach Wheeler will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough.
stepping in, Casey Duke. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 65 for him here. And the A's get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street.
Ready to take his hacks again, Casey Duke, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Marisnick racing back, and oh my goodness, that banged off the center field sweets. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 720 for his career. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been. Here's Miguel Andujar now. His career line against Wheeler comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. There's one, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Ready to take his hacks again, Joe Penn, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. 0-1 count. Here it comes. This is on the ground here for Profar at second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready to take his hacks again, Casey Duke, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second up.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an. Casey Duke will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in for Oakland, Casey Duke. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1 hit. And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The San Francisco Giants put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Johnny Weiler wins in relief for the 8th time this year. It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. This afternoon, into the box now, Chris Bryant. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the 0-2. Grounder left side. Franco gloves it, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Now in the box, Casey Duke, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting average if he wants to win the Triple Crown, so he's going to.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Here's Joe Panic. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Joe Panic.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. There. On to first. A double play. Striding in, Elmo Corley. He drew a walk his first time up.
Elmo Corley.
This is on the ground over to first. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, first basemen aren't exactly known.
Ready for another chance. Casey Duke.
The shortstop, Duke.
Bumgarner has his sign. First pitch on the way. Here's a swing. High drive. Left field. Out of here. A solo shot here to left. Big number 67 on the year as the A's move out to a 3-2 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday.
As Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. Line, but aha. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Casey Duke.
The shortstop, Casey
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 2nd home run of the game as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Duke scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in once again, Casey Duke, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, David Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 runs. Next to bat for the Giants, Aramis Garcia. It was a walk in his last trip. The ground out to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 2 runs on. Stepping in, Casey Duke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
To belt for the twin killing.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here. They earned it.
We've got baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Oakland A's.
Play ball 3.
Digging in, Casey Duke. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Casey Duke.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is digging in. Joel Madsen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here now the 2-2.
Joel Madsen.
On the ground. Duke field. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. A chance now from McKay to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. At the plate, Edgar Salas. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. On a line, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Brett Phillips will bat next. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. On the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. Profar for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Casey Duke, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. On to second, but he's in safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman.
Duke stands at second with 2 gone. Runner goes for third. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. Leading off the inning, Joey Rickard, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get it started.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I know that has to be frustrating from pitcher.
So striding forward now, Edgar Salas. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going
a bouncer up the middle to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Daniel Vogelbach. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ground is short. This could be 2. He's got it. Profar for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Casey Duke, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Phillips is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. One man gone now for KC in the seventh. And
right
that'll
fielder,
bring in Joey Rickard.
Joey Rickard.
On the ground to short. Could this be two? Scooped up to second for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Standing in, Casey Duke. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty.
Duke.
Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Oakland A's and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball is next. Stepping up now, Casey Duke. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Puig giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And here's a shot of the athlete. Athletic starting lineup for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, this team has to be hoping that Michael Franco can get some of his mojo back. He's had a tough time on the road. Sometimes you can't explain this stuff. But
so stepping in,
now
Casey Duke. He flew out in his last at bat.
Duke.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field. Phillips is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So striding in, Austin Hedges, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially with bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode the offense.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Casey Duke, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Bullet back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. Still a 3-2 ball game. Leading off the inning, Casey Duke, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Unless something miraculous happens here.
Ready once again, Casey Duke, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
The 1-1 home. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The A's find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Throw won't get him. And the run is in to score from second.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Comes set, the 0-1. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Royals have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Kansas City took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end.
Kansas City Royals, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 7.
From the place affectionately known as the K, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Oakland A's and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball comes your way next. Ben Lively will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Coming to the plate now, Casey Duke, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence in the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Salas takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
The designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
Ready with the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. The tag from Perez won't get him safe at the plate.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike.
With Merrifield next to hit. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on hits. A bouncer to the left side. To his left, Franco. And there are 2 away now. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through some stuff right now. He had only 1 home run last month, so if you're looking at a guy in the middle of the order with just 1 homer.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Perez waiting on the 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through, a base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning. Settling in now, Reyes. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Chopper up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping into the box, Casey Duke. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun.
Designated hitter,
Duke at second. Hoskins on at first with nobody out. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
No, he didn't.
Usually he's pretty solid with the glove at third, but I think this time he just rushes a little bit because he wanted to start the double play. So instead of 2. 2 outs, they get none, and we'll see if the guy on the mound can bail them out.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Striding into the box, Casey Duke. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Hard hit ball to second. Merrifield scoops it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in now, Edgar Salas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Short. Duke. And that's the second out. Next up for the A's, Casey Duke. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Duke.
Line towards center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Dan Vogelbach is next. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Vogelbach.
0-2, here it comes. Now this hit to short, probably too slowly to get. The throw pulls him off the bag. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
Rickard.
The 1-2. Roller out to short. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play.
Striding in to start the 9th, Casey Duke, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Reyes is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. 8-6 the final score tonight. The Athletics took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sean Newcomb earns his staff leading 16th victory of the season as he racked up 10 straight. Just off I-70 on the east side of town, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today it's the finale of this four-game. Jose Alaniz is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that.
Coming to the plate now, Casey Duke. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Phillips is on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Whit Merrifield next to hit. His career line against Wheeler. Decent numbers. He's 6 for 15. He's taken him deep once. The 1-2. Thoughtfully on the line to third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on it. Digging in to try it again. Casey Duke. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Rhys Hoskins. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. On the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6. Base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. At the plate, Daniel Vogelbach. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Daniel Vogelbach.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a. Digging in now for Kansas City, Victor Reyes. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th, and that'll bring in Joey Rickard.
Joey
from the stretch. He's down to third. Duke comes up with it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple. Digging in, Brett Phillips. It was a walk in his last trip.
Center fielder,
a windup and the 0-2 pitch. Short. Duke has it. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Digging in and looking for more, Casey Duke. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Next will be the designated hitter, Joey Rickard. Will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the seventh.
Joey Rickard.
Round to short. And a good throw gets him one gone. Now at the plate, Casey Duke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. And he's safe.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Rhys Hoskins is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Well, obviously not biting on the first two, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now batting,
Jurickson Profar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reyes moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Runners off for second. Pitch taken for a strike. And he will get back to third here, and that was nearly a disaster. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.